right, what's going on, everybody? If you guys are here, say what's up in the chat. Is it running slowly on your guys' end? Is it running slowly? On Ava eating steak? I haven't seen that. I'll have to look that up. I have not looked at that. What's up, guys? What's up, Rhoda? What's up, Pam? Is it running slow on your guys' end, or does the stream look good? I can't tell on my end. I can't tell. So far, not on my end. I thought... So it looks fine on your guys' end, is what you're telling me? Because it seems to run slow on mine, but if it's not doing it for you guys, then that's all that matters. Like, I feel like it's like, see, like, kind of like going crazy. I'm going to pull it up on here and see what it looks like. I thought Ava looked like a beast in the wild. You're dropping frames, lagging. Yes, that's what I thought. Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. Yeah, Streamlabs. Yeah, let's see here. Skip frames detected 26% over the last 2 minutes. Yeah. It's a little wonky. Yeah, I kind of thought so for a second. Yeah, it sucks. It's always something, right? Wouldn't be a Bobby live stream if it wasn't lagging in some way. I just need to get a new setup. At the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. Time for a new setup. All right, so let's see here. There he is. I got Johnny coming in here. There he is. What's up, everybody? All right. Let me make sure I got Johnny good. Guys, can you hear Johnny's? Check. Can you hear Johnny's audio?
Can you hear me? Check, check, check.
I'm just making sure I got him in here. All right, let's see here. And there you go. Now it should be good. Let's see here. Guys, say, or Johnny, say what's up to the chat.
What up, chat?
All right. Fair Play's audio is good. Let's go. I got that all figured out. There we go. All right. Now we can have a conversation. All right. All right, cool. We're good. We're good to go. Welcome in, everybody. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I know I might be dropping a little bit of frames, but I welcome each and every one of you in here. Audio is good. Perfect. Perfect. All right, guys. So let's talk about Big Brother. Johnny wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about Big Brother as well. Johnny, you had some thoughts on the whole Vince situation, Vince and Morgan situation, I should say. What were your thoughts about them? Because I know you're not following completely with Big Brother, but you see the drama online.
Yeah, well, no, I was gonna ask, what's that girl, Morgan's boyfriend? What's his name?
I don't think she has a boyfriend, does she?
I think, yeah, I think his name is Vince.
Oh yeah, it's Vince. Oh, okay, I see where you're going there. Where you're going there. Yeah, so on the side of, there's a lot of people that are like, well, you can't attack Morgan because this is Vince's fault. He's the one with the girlfriend. He should be the one getting blamed, not her. I think both are at fault. I absolutely blame Vince for everything that he's done, tarnishing his relationship with his girlfriend of 7 years. But
Bobby, they just literally got together 7 years ago.
Yeah, just 7 years ago. No big deal. No big deal.
What's 7 years in the grand scheme? This guy could live to be 300.
For all we know, he is.
It's a me. It's a Wario.
So, okay, let's see. Rhoda says, you think Morgan will give Vince a chance in romance in real life? Well, he's got no other options right now at the moment. So I think he should take whatever he can get.
So I have a question, Bobby.
Okay.
All right. So Vince has been head of household, right?
Yes.
A couple times, right?
Yes. Multiple times. Yes.
Yes. So typically you get a letter from home.
Mm-hmm.
Has it been on the live feeds or even on the show proper? Him going, hey, I'm HOH. I'm expecting a letter from my girlfriend of 7 years. Where's that letter?
Honestly, I think Vince is just thinking that everything's fine and that it's just more so his family wants to communicate to him more than his girlfriend. Like we just need to make sure, he said it in his last HOH where he's like, oh, I got a letter from my family this time. I kind of figured they would be reaching out since I heard from her the last HOH I had. So he's like brainwashed.
So he has heard from
believing. Huh?
So he heard from the girlfriend once.
But this was like way back at the beginning of the season, right?
Oh, before he was sharing a bed and
yes.
So all right. The sharing of the bed and the pillow fort, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel that there's creative maneuvering. Okay, so they're not face to face, but they are literally 69ing. Okay, which I feel is potentially worse.
Oh, 100%. Like between all the long hugs and the removing of the pillow barrier, cuddling, rubbing of the arms, I think those are all justifiable reasons to assume.
But isn't 69 worse than of your available options? Like, babe, nothing. I was just 69ing with her every night.
It wasn't a big deal. It's a friendship 69.
It was a friendship. Bobby, we are never friendship 69ing again. Again. Those last 4 made me very uncomfortable.
We had to double check to make sure we really didn't like it.
I feel like the second one I did.
Guys, if you're just now tuning in, welcome in. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, X at GoodsbyBobby. You can follow us here at Reality After Show, at After Show on YouTube. Give us a sub, give us a like, give us a follow, and twitch.tv/Bobby Goodsby. So Johnny, I'm glad we have you in here because the chat always loves when we have people on the show with us to discuss Big Brother as a whole. And I know you're not completely following it. For those of you that are new here, we are going to be talking about spoilers from the feeds, and I am devastated. I will be honest with you guys. I am absolutely devastated. Over the weekend, we saw that Keanu lost in the veto competition. He lost in the HOH competition. Morgan won the veto. Worst possible outcome. Keanu is going to be gone. I believe today, if it hasn't happened already. Was it yesterday or today, Chad? I can't remember. I honestly, I've been so busy. The weekends are crazy for me, so it's hard for me to follow. But is he gone already, or is he still in the house? What do we know?
I don't know. All right, so Bobby, getting back to the 69 sleeping deal. Okay, so there's a pillow fort that is sometimes and sometimes not there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Call me crazy, but I am willing. What do they play for now in Big Brother? $750,000.
Yeah.
I am willing to bet $750,000 that Morgan's feet, always under blanket and or pillow fort, are being rubbed by Vince's hands.
I think that's a pretty safe assessment for sure.
Possibly toes sucked.
They were also getting to the point where it was like, yeah, I'm going to be over the sheets. You're going to be under the sheets. So that way we're not, we're
Yeah,
sleeping
but
in the same
we're not
bed.
doing that anymore.
Yeah. I'm over it. I really am over it. It's just gotten ridiculous. Let's get back to the chat real quick. You think Morgan will give Vince a chance? We talked about that one. What's worse, the long hugs or back rubs or sharing a bed? All of it. All of it is the worst.
The best of all of it was Morgan walking into the HOH, making eye contact with Vince, and just literally ready to just fucking. Like Cinemax porn, and there's like, oh, and then like where did I walk into a room? Oh my, there was a door and I didn't understand. Oh, I you know what? I am gonna go shit on the stairs. It's like, what just happened? That was the best. Yeah. They walk in, it's just like, oh my God, I love you. I love you. Let's fuck. Oh fuck. There's people and or cameras.
Yeah, for those of you that haven't seen the clip that's generating around, it's hilarious to me. Where Morgan walks into the room and she immediately turns to Vince and is like, "Oh, are you alone?" And then like Vince like goes in like he wants to like grab her dramatically and like,
oh yeah,
like it looks like he's like going in for it.
2 handfuls of ass and let's go.
Yeah, and then Morgan's like, oh hey, and realizes Keanu and I think it was who was it? It was,
who cares?
People. Yeah, I think it was Kelly. And they're like, oh hey guys, oh you're in here, okay. And he's like, yeah, can we get a moment alone? Instantly he's like, get the hell out of my room. I'm one time with Morgan.
Like it was the most. I mean, like she's literally like, wow.
It was so awkward.
Are we playing? We're playing Amazing Race, right? Just any deflection I can like. It's like her with the pizza cutter and not being able to cut pizza after the Zing bot.
Yes, yeah.
Like there's a lot of things that work against Morgan when Morgan is uncomfortable.
It's like, am I watching Days of Our Lives or am I watching Big Brother here? Because like the drama of it all is better than any like sitcom or any like daytime romance show that you could possibly imagine. It's such trash TV. It's good.
Yeah, I mean, like, listen. I was told by Mark Burnett on day one of Survivor Pro Islands back in 2003, if you form an alliance with someone, if you're together the entire time, from the beginning of this game to the end of that game, you will have spent more time with that person than any best friend you've ever had in your entire life.
Yeah. It's true. And I think so are you saying that's the Morgan and Vince scenario here?
I think that's the Morgan and Vince of it. I think that I think it was strictly platonic. I think it had aspirations of being nothing more, and it is more. And it's is he a shitbag? Yes. I mean 7. I mean, like, if it had been 7 weeks, it's just like, dude, it doesn't even count. Like, like, what do you like? It's been 7 weeks. It's not your girlfriend. 7 years. It's like, holy moly.
Yeah.
But these seconds, minutes, hours, days, months that the two of them have been a cohesive unit. Not only is he thinking about every magical moment that they're having, because this, I mean, we've heard like what Vince, he doesn't have a job. He lives at home. Like this guy hasn't had an extraordinary life prior to Big Brother. Okay. This is the coolest shit he's ever done. And he's with this chick that's, I think, really attractive. I think is really smart. I think is really fun. She's kind of a total package. I mean, his other chick looked great too. I'm not shitting on his other chick. However, he is literally experiencing the greatest moment of his entire life with this person. And he's hitting these highs with that person going, oh my God, this is the greatest moment I've ever had is with this person that I find attractive, that I find funny, that I find smart, that I find great, that I find compassionate, that I find all these things. And then he's thinking, and it's all just great. But I feel in the downtime, he's also thinking about in these 7 years, not the most awesome times ever, but thinking of it, it's just like, oh my God, remember that time she didn't flush? She's the worst.
Yeah. And I do think it's a little bit of like, in a way, kind of like Stockholm syndrome, right? Where
Yeah.
it's like you're locked in this house for 3 months with no outside sources, no phone, no nothing. Like you get an attachment to these people. And I'm sure, Johnny, you can do attest to this, like playing on Survivor. Like you get a bond and an attachment to these people quickly because that's your whole scenario. That's your whole surrounding. It's just these people. So especially when you feel like you have someone in there that you trust, that's your friend, and that like is giving you affection and is giving you some kind of, a bit of home, I guess you would say, that
Yeah.
it becomes comfortable. But I think the majority of people understand boundaries, and these two, that's where I think the lacking and the people have a problem with is the lack of boundaries and the sheer audacity of assuming that everyone else is wrong and that they're not doing anything wrong. You guys are wrong for thinking they're doing something wrong, when clearly the optics of the 2-minute long hug or the laying in the bed, when you have a girlfriend back home, that's an issue.
Yeah, I think we transcended that this past week. I think because he's throwing out the percentage conversations and stuff. Like I think he knows he didn't get a letter from his girlfriend because his girlfriend ain't trying to write him.
Yeah, no,
And I think he too is like I don't think no one wants to be a shitbag. I mean, I did. I went on Survivor. I'm like, I want to be the biggest bad guy ever. My heroes are Roddy Piper and Ric Flair. That's not this dude. This dude seems like a nice dude.
yeah. Well,
So I don't think he at times, but I don't think he wants that edit. But you know what? Shit happens for a reason, Bobby. Like my fiance and I grew up in the same city and never met for 40 plus years.
Yeah.
And and once we were together, I'm like, that's it. I'm in love. This is great. We're getting married. And I used to get so I'm like, God, I just wish I had met you sooner. And she was like, I don't. We were like, she was like, I would never have dated you. I would have hated you. I would have never fallen in love with you. I definitely would have married you. Like all the things. She's like, whatever you have in your head, you are wrong. You used to suck big time before. You semi suck now.
Yeah,
it's the only reason I'm with you.
It worked out. It worked out in the end. It was like honestly, maybe you were like a fine wine. You aged well over time.
Yes, and I mean, I'm the first to admit, because we were like, oh, fair play. I'm just like, dude, I was beyond immature. So I mean, like, I'm 51. I'm just climbing the peak of what mature could be. I'm starting the ascent. Like I'm not even there. So no, I get all that, but shit happens for a reason. Like I'm a huge believer in fate. So my fiance is not. So I don't know why we're together or how it worked, but it did, and and I'm glad it did, and so is she. But I'm a huge believer and proponent in fate, and maybe this was fate going, hey, yes, yet a 7-year run, and that's, I mean, the fact that you weren't already married, maybe that's very telling. Maybe you were supposed to meet this person. Maybe this is your person, and and 14 years from now, when you're together, what the fuck was 7 years?
Yeah, honestly though, like that is a good point. Like I think that there is something to fate as well, because like when I met my wife, I was supposed to go to this casino where there was like a one of my coworkers got married and they were having like the after party there. And I got off work and I was driving past the casino and I actually went past it. I was like, I don't want to go. Like I don't want to waste money. I'm probably not going to go out. I went like 2 lights past it, and then finally something hit me. I was like, you know what? I'll turn around. So I turn around and I go back to the casino, and next thing you know, I met my eventual wife that night, and the rest is history. So it's
I met your wife that night.
So there is something to that, but I don't know. I do want to get back to the comments because we got a lot of comments in here.
Sure.
Pam says, yes, both are at fault. Morgan knew he had a girlfriend outside the house. She should have stopped Vince in his tracks. Like, yeah, I agree with that. Like, I think both are at fault. I do think Vince is more at fault for sure. But I think that she is at fault too with, knowing that there should be boundaries there. Now, some of it might be gameplay. Some of it might be her trying to use the emotional tactic to get further in the game, which that's something that could be said here. But at the same time, it does.
The Parvati of it all.
Yeah, the Parvati of it all. Exactly. Like we've seen Parvati do it, like what's different between that and Morgan?
Oh, because girls are never allowed to get the credit for being master strategists when it comes to the wiles of flirtation.
Exactly, right? And then we got Juan who says, I'm pretty
Look
sure,
at Johnny Fairplay, the defender of the
right?
women of the world. What the fuck is
Backing up
happening?
Parvati over
2025?
here.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Vince Morningwood has made contact with Morgan.
Oh, there is no like if well. I don't know. So if I'm Vince and I'm packing, and I like to think that all my guys are packing. Well, I thought that.
Yeah,
Bobby, have you ever been to a nude beach?
I have. There was one near in college, and we went and like saw from a distance. It didn't work
Yes.
out for us. It was not what we intended.
Okay. Well, I had not gone to a nude beach. So me and the fiance, we went to a nude beach, and
Okay.
I took a blue chew before I went. So like I'm using my penis as a towel rack, which was not appreciated by the fiance in any way. She's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I took a blue chew." Because I wanted to show off. I'm very fortunate, Bobby. God was very kind. However, the only penises I've seen other than because I wasn't in the so peek behind the curtain, elementary school, middle school, junior high, high school, I'm not doing sports.
Okay.
So I'm not in the locker room looking at dongs. I'm not in. So I signed up for dance. I took 2 years of dance. I took jazz. Because I was the only guy there, and there was only. So I'm watching girls. I'm seeing training bras.
Okay.
I'm the happiest eighth grader on the planet.
Yeah.
Like all these guys are calling me the F word. They're just like, oh my God, you take dance. I'm like, dude, I saw like 8 training bras yesterday. You saw ding dongs. And you're calling me the F word? You're the one looking at dongs. Signed up to look at dongs. I signed up to look at boobies. So anyway, so my ding dong experience is just porn. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, they don't have little penises on porn. I'm sure they do, but I don't think anyone's watching that. So anyway, so I watch a porn. I'm just like, yeah, that's what we all look like. You know, some bigger than others, but I'm right there in the running. And I'm just like, yeah. So that's what I assume. I go to the nude beach. I look over my fiance. I'm like, you're never leaving me. There's a bunch of buttons. It's just buttons everywhere you look, just little buttons. You know what I'm talking about, Bobby?
I know what you're talking about, but I like how we went from the Vince Morningwood to this story.
Well, no. So here's where I'm at. So I would like to imagine that Vince is one of the cool guys, one of us. I don't know. I'm speaking for you. I'm not speaking for you, Bobby. Hopefully you're one of the good ones. I don't know if you have a button or not. I'd like to think you don't. So anyway, so I'm hoping that Vince is one of us. You got something. It's just like you're not like falling into something. However, you're just like, oh, would you look at that? What are we gonna do about that? Oh, it's only a week left. It's gonna be on display if there's something there.
Down.
The feeds are down. Why are we looking at kittens? Because Vince is showing off. He's like, look, we got 1 week. Can we lock this in? What's your percentage now? I'm rolling with 8.5.
I'm all in now. Okay, they've given us enough hints on the TV show that it's not working out with me and my girlfriend. So,
yes.
Okay, so
yeah, he hates a large penis. Can't stand it.
Rhoda says, if Vince and Keanu 69, it will smell like swamp butt odor.
Oh, jeez.
Well, that's the one I'm never going to be able to get out of my head now. The Keanu eviction ceremony is probably happening now. I just thought she was planning to jump in his arms and wrap her legs around him, hence hands on butt. Like it's
2 hands of ass. Yeah. I'm a big fan of 2 hands of ass.
Yes. If it's not your girlfriend, are you or fiance, are you?
Well, I mean, I'm happy. I did House of Villains with some of the most beautiful women on the planet, and it was never like I'm just like I know what I got, dude. I did Survivor Micronesia with Parvati. She's like, hey, what do you think? And I'm like, I got a top model at home. I'm good. So here's a. Can you believe Johnny Fairplay can hold the line and Wario can't?
Yeah. One says, what if Vinny is trying to pull off the Costanza classic Menage a Trois? It's possible. Like,
I think I honestly I think up until this past week, I think the plan was that was a 3-way dance. That was the end game.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I think that he's trying to
Have his cake,
and eat it too. Exactly.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
he's trying to
no,
manage both.
I literally saw 2 weeks ago, like this guy was just like, dude, this is happening. Like
Yeah.
I've already laid the fact. It's like, you're gonna love Morgan. She's great. You're gonna love my girlfriend. It's just like, let's just go out and have a few drinks. Maybe we all kiss. I mean, who's to say?
One also says, I hug my female friends hello. My girlfriend gives me side eye. Same. Like if I just go up and hug, too hard or give too much of a, thing, like unless it's family, that's a big no.
I'm a fist pound. I have plenty of female friends that are beyond affectionate. Some I've been with in the past. Many I have not. It doesn't matter. My fiance feels the same. Like I'm just like what's like my fiance. She hugs everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, but me, I'm just like we're gonna. I hug Bobby, but she already knows that's my hall pass.
Yeah, it's obvious. Like we got it in writing and everything.
We do have it in writing, and it's laminated.
I'm a big side hugger, right? Like I'll come up and give you like a good little side hug. Like if
I like the good side hug too. The fiance hates the side because like I'm only allowed to hug her, and like I do the side. She's like, literally today before the NFL podcast, literally today I got called. She was like, "You're not fucking side hugging me before a podcast."
Oh yeah, apologize to you guys. I was late to the stream because we were doing the NFL podcast. So if you're an NFL fan, go check that out on after show on YouTube. I'll get to some more of these comments. Let's see here. Where were we at? So one, you said the whole giving hugs, and then Rhoda says, I heard people hooking up during the camera are down in the morning music, pumping wake up music. So maybe there was something going on. Morgan is 33 years old. Dating her is like eating old wedding cakes. Hey, 33 years old isn't too bad. I'm 36.
Oh my god, dude! We were literally talking. Was it? No, I was talking with. They all run together. I did Jason Powell's Pro Wrestling Boom podcast, and we were trying to figure out. It was actually after the podcast. We were talking about this guy, Karrion Kross, and his valet / wife, Scarlett Bordeaux. But easily the hottest chick in the history of professional wrestling. I mean, like literally, she calls herself the Smoke Show, as she is. Look, type it in, Scarlett Bordeaux.
Okay.
So Karrion Kross, Scarlett, literally the hottest girl you've ever seen in your entire life, and like WWE failed to capture it. And I'm just like, yeah, because they had in TNA she was smart and hot, and in WWE she was dumb and hot. And yes, if you're at the club at 2 a.m. smart and hot, probably not ideal, but try dating dumb and hot. The juice is not worth the squeeze, Bobby. There's a lot of pain and suffering involved.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really have any dumb and hot girls. I dated. Yeah,
I did. I exclusively did dumb and hot. And and let me tell you,
you're right about this one. I just looked her up. Very nice. Yeah.
I mean, but WWE didn't capture her being like they just had her standing there and singing the stupid song, and I'm like, oh my god, no one like. I don't care. I don't want to watch Taylor Swift sing a song, much less some chick that's lip syncing some metal song.
Yeah. Sorry. So I was looking at the pictures that you sent me. So
she's very good.
Yes, she's good at what she does. Nice. She's good at what she does. Nice. Mary says, "Ding dong, Keanu is gone. So happy." Mary, I'm not. Keanu is my last hope, as you guys know. Not a fan of really anyone else left in the house. I guess I'll take an Ashley win. Morgan win just because she did enough to convince to run Vince's HOHs. But very disappointing to see, especially when Johnny, you're probably not privy to this, but the HOH competition was essentially like last to leave kind of competition, where you had this sword and you had to hold up a picture against the wall, and whoever held it there the longest without it dropping, like a Survivor type competition, won HOH. And it came down to Keanu versus Vince.
So was Vince holding a picture of his girlfriend, and like as soon as the buzzer started, he's like, "Oh,
oh no! What were we gonna do?"
Yeah. Can I get a Morgan picture? That one hit the ground. It's no good. I'll just hold Morgan for as many hours as I need to. I've been doing lots of practicing in the house.
It was a picture of the mastermind, but I guarantee if it was Morgan, we would have been in there for 20 hours.
Yes.
It lasted. No, but Keanu ended up just getting distracted, talking to Vince, acting like he was safe, and then dropped out. And with the rest is history. Keanu got on the block, did not win veto, and now is gone. Rolling into our final four left in the house. Rhoda says, you'll have tons of women after the show. Vince, wait for the tidal wave of people to hook up with. Now, Johnny, can you attest to that? Can you attest to the tidal wave of women clamoring to be with you after a reality TV stint?
I don't. Memphis has done well post Big Brother. Dr. Will did well. Mike Boogie did well. I don't know. Is Vince good looking in 2025? Is that a good look?
I would guess that is a good look for like the emo culture of it all, or the live at home with your parents type of look.
Well, they've really doubled down on the live at home with those parents. I feel like that's not a good vibe there. I mean, I can say without outing anyone that you and I have a friend that was on Survivor. Mm-hmm. 40, not to specify 40 several. Okay. Not to specify which season in particular.
Okay.
Although several may. And I was supposed to meet him at his townhouse at 7 a.m. on last Sunday. Mm-hmm. And he was 45 minutes late because he got recognized from Survivor the night before.
I wonder who that could be. I really narrowed it down there.
And she literally told him to blow us off and blow off the Ravens game.
I'm sure he would blow us off in a heartbeat, but blow off the Ravens game, probably not.
No, I had Watertown whiskey and moonshine. So as attractive as that basic white bitch was.
Oh, that's great.
She's not a bitch because she's a female. She's a bitch because she really thought Watertown whiskey was better than her. She's insane. Or she was better than Watertown whiskey. We all know where the pecking order of life goes. It's Watertown whiskey, and then male or female. I don't care what you're into, but Watertown whiskey's number one. We learned that a long time ago on this network.
Yeah.
He will be okay. There will be options.
Yeah.
But I honestly, as I said, I'm a huge believer in. I think he's supposed to be with Morgan. I would not be surprised in 10 years where, like, if you scroll through Instagram or whatever version of social media there is, and you happen to follow one of the two of them, you will see the other one in that picture.
Yeah, I agree. So then we got let's see.
Is he a shitbag right now? Yes. However, like, once again. What are we saying that Vince is bigger than fate? I'm not.
No. I think that he'll do just fine, and whether it be with Morgan or not with Morgan.
Yeah, he's not going to be like the girlfriend's done. Like there will not be a reconciliation unless he can. If he fucking works out that three-way dance. I don't think
that three-way dance is happening anytime
soon. I don't either. But if he is able to, he is the true America's favorite player of the season.
Well, apparently his magic works, because him whining and crying every single episode and telling the people in the house, "Listen, you shouldn't team up with me. I'm a terrible person. You guys should hate me. I'm so bad at this game, and I just want your trust." And like he does that, and it still works on people to make them want to work with him. It's wild.
I did not see this kid making it past week 3.
No, me either. The fact that he's even still in the house after the game he's played is remarkable to me. He's not winning though. He's not winning. Like he
I don't think he's
plans to
winning.
take Morgan, and he's not going to beat Morgan. Rhoda says, if I was a famous 34-year-old man, I'm holding out for a 22 to 25-year-old woman. Mary says, not judging, but I'm judging. Brandy, what's going on, Brandy? Welcome into the chat. I don't. Morgan is, I think it says I doubt. I doubt Morgan is into him for real. We saw how his phone, or excuse me, how she acted about Zach. Like, yeah, like I think that it's just on to the next one at that point. When she gets out of the house, I think she'll have her veritable pick as well of the litter. So I don't think she needs to worry about Vince. I think they'll have a friendship, but I think his whole life's going to come crumbling down in about a week and a half. Okay,
Is she hot? I only see her like laying in bed. Like, does she walk around in bikinis and stuff? And like, it's like, whoa.
She's not like constantly walking around into that stuff, but like, I think that he finds her attractive. I also think it's something to do with you're locked into this house and this, attractive girl's giving you attention, rubbing your arms and getting all touchy feely. I think that he's, into that.
I'm asking you, is she hot in a bikini?
Oh, she's not my cup of tea, but she's probably some people's cup of tea. To me, she's not.
Okay.
But that's she's a beautiful woman. I just don't think she's not my cup of tea.
Does he go nuts when she walks around in a bikini? Like, oh my God, this is the greatest day of my entire life, or
it's pretty casual, I would say.
Okay, I'm seeing in the chat his girlfriend's way hotter. His girlfriend does like he outkicked his coverage with his girlfriend, and I feel and before I saw the girl, just hearing there is a girlfriend, seeing Morgan, I'm just like I feel like he outkicked his coverage with Morgan.
Yeah, no, 100%. Okay, Painter says Vince broke boyfriend code. 100%. Like boyfriend code, like Keanu's in the house and he's not rubbing on people's arms and doing long hugs and sleeping in the same bed. Like, what? Come on, like in what world do you think that's okay?
I was scared to hug New York on House of Villains.
Yeah. Morgan Grande Valadares did nothing wrong. She is giving us good TV. Morgan broke girl code. Like, yeah, I think both are.
She don't know that ain't her girl. She don't know her. She didn't bring no girl code. I disagree with that one.
Okay, interesting, Johnny.
I mean, she is aware, but like my fiance told me, she was like, because like we hear about these couples or whatever, and it's just like this girl beat this girl. Like there's a couple that may or may not be in the news on a Dateline episode coming up. There's a couple in which the wife saw the other girl at a bar. And she was with the husband, and the husband went to go get a drink, and she was like, so she walked over to her friend. She's like, hold my earrings and hold my shoes, and walked over and just started fucking punching the shover. And I told my fiance, and my fiance is like, that ain't me. She's like, I'm beating your ass.
Yeah. I think the guy
because I ain't dating that bitch. I'm engaged to you. I'm whooping your ass.
Yeah, you're the one who's at fault here, not the girl.
Yeah.
Mary says, Johnny, we need your dance videos. Did you comps like Dance Moms, something like that? So did you do Dance Moms like videos?
I mean, I was in recitals. Yeah, I did. So my first year was Ghostbusters, and we had like little parachute pants, and it was fine or whatever. And then my second year was it was some song. I can't remember what it was. I think it was like a Jungle Brothers thing or whatever. I don't know. It was like, anyway, no one liked it. So right before the recital, they switched it to How Will I Know by Whitney Houston. And if you thought I got picked on before, doing your dance recital jazz number in a unitard to How Will I Know by Whitney Houston, holy shitballs, did I get beat the fuck up in junior high.
I did a lot of plays and stuff too in junior high and when I was a kid and stuff, so I can feel you there. Ace Dave said, what the hell did I just walk into? This is when we were talking about buttons. Not much on buttons. They try really hard, guys.
They do.
Listen, it's not their fault, okay, guys? It's really not.
Take a blue chew. I don't know.
Juan says, let's just say Morgan is doing this to get ahead and closer to the money. Is that just more diabolical on her part? I mean, that's where, to me, it just feels icky. But, like, it's the same thing like you said, Johnny. Parvati did this years ago.
Yeah, she created this blueprint.
Yeah, so it's not something new on our television screen. I think for us, the difference between Parvati and this situation is those guys didn't have girlfriends. Am I correct? Like when she was doing this.
I had a pregnant woman at home, and she tried it on me.
Oh well, then that's something different. But we didn't see that on our television screen. We didn't
Yeah.
see her, trying
Yeah.
to do that to you.
Yeah. So I mean, the Parvati of it all, and it literally is, she would own it in confessionals. We're not getting that from Morgan right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if this is this diabolical plan, and truth be told, I kind of wish it was.
Yeah, I think I would have more respect for it, right? Like I would have
I
more
would
respect
love
for
it.
it.
Yeah, I would love in her final speech, and maybe she doesn't trust production, because I will say, of all the shows that I've watched, production of Big Brother is, I feel, and I'm talking out of turn, I don't know, I feel is the most manipulated of any of the reality shows.
Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe she doesn't trust production, and her final speech is, hey, guess what? This guy has a fucking girlfriend. He's a piece of shit. I used him for his fucking bed, and I used him to fucking maneuver him however the fuck I wanted. When this is done, I'm never talking to this loser again.
Yeah.
You got my vote.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that, like I said, I still think it feels icky. But if she actually came onto like the diary room and told us,
but
like,
you can't do it on Big Brother. You cannot do it, because they will fuck you on Big Brother. As I said, if this is Survivor, I trust them a little more. And even then, I'm a little worried.
The fact that we're not getting any of it as a sense of gameplay, and it's just a bad look, because it looks like you're just doing these things thinking it looks okay, when clearly there's so many signs that it's not been okay.
Hey, if Danny Boatwright or Michelle Fitzgerald had done this, they wouldn't have owned up to it until the final jury thing. And this is Survivor we're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they're like they would wait to their final jury speech. They're like, hey, just a heads up to you, Vince, and also you, production, because I didn't trust you as far as I could fucking throw you. Yeah. This is all a fucking con.
Yeah. Guys, we got 34 people here in the live stream. Welcome in. If you're new here, follow us, subscribe at After Show. You can follow me on social media at GoodsbyBobby on both Twitter /X and Instagram. And check us out also. We're multi-streaming on Twitch, twitch.tv/Bobby Goodsby. We have Johnny Fairplay in here talking about Big Brother, talking really about the Vince and Morgan of it all. Happy to have Johnny in here talking with us on the live stream. Knox Too Tall says, sup, boys? What's up, Knox? Fire Brian Callahan. We don't need any brake pads in Tennessee. Yeah, the Titans are off to a lousy start, but what did you expect? I mean, Cam, I think you'll be okay with Cam, though. I love Michelle of ANTM. Her zebra pick still amazing. So unfair she got cut. What is
that? Was my ex-wife.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, that was my ex-wife.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I was not sure. Okay, Painter says Morgan will block him 2 months out. I mean, seriously though, like once she sees all the backlash outside of this, like, do you think she goes full force into a relationship with him, or do you think she just completely cuts off ties?
I think they love each other, and I love love. I mean, like I'm a bad guy, and once again, if she's just like, hey, this is all bullshit, I'm just like, fuck yeah, you're the best. I mean, if she says this is bullshit and she means this is bullshit, we have not seen and she wins. We have not seen the last of Morgan on Big Brother at all. I mean, like she will be the next Rachel Riley of Big Brother if this is true.
Ooh, I don't know. We'll see. Well,
I mean, think about how hard a move that is in the paint.
I think people are so unhappy with this season and like the cast of it all. I don't see anyone from this cast coming back again. But maybe Keanu. Keanu's the exception.
But I feel like they're if that's the final speech, there's going to be revisionist history on the season.
It could be, absolutely, yeah. But I just don't think we're going to see it.
But I think they're in love, and for a guy with like with there's a little speck where a heart's supposed to be. I am loving them being in love. I mean, like as I said, like is he a shitbag? Yes. Does this suck? Yes. And are these things? But at the same time, you cannot stop fate. I'm sure I have it over here. I have 8,000 records over here. The Twist of Fate soundtrack with Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta. It's going to be a strange twist of fate, telling us that heaven can't wait. It can't wait. You are here. Do it now. So I love love, and if this is love, then God bless them.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, if this is for them, then we'll see what happens after the show. But I don't know. I just have my doubts on it working out. Ace Dave says, I can't imagine a good-looking woman would really go for Vince. I mean, that mustache alone.
I asked you, and no, that's a look. That's a look that I mean, I'm rocking just the mustache right now. The mustaches are in. Yeah, the twist is the twist. So, but it's he looks like. I mean,
he looks like a Disney villain.
I don't even. I mean, he looks like Waluigi. I'll be honest with you. But no, I mean, go to a shitty emo concert that that the kids would like. Go to Hot Topic.
Yeah.
There's a guy that looks just like Vince with a girl that looks just like Morgan.
Yeah. It's a good chance that this relationship could continue outside because he doesn't have a relationship to go home to.
Well, he does have his mom and dad's basement.
Yeah, his mom and dad's still sending him the pictures and the cards. Knox too tall. He must be going home to live in the strip club. True. Dave said he is good-looking female. He's not. Ace Dave is really not a fan of Vince, obviously. Memphis definitely not too in the Big Dong Club. Can you attest to that? Is Memphis in the Big Dong Club, or is he?
I don't know. Is there video out?
I don't know.
I know me and Johnny Bananas have the same size penis. Too soon?
That's all you. Zin Knitter says no. Knox too tall, stoner, unemployed look, probably rolls a mean joint. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Philip Shepard, the secret agent, was 45 minutes late. I'm not sure what that means, but okay. I do not agree.
They're not all home runs, Bobby. I mean, have you ever watched a baseball game?
Yeah,
if they were all home runs, you'd be there forever, and it would get boring after a while. So you gotta throw some curves that just miss the plate.
There you go. I do not agree at all. Not happening with those two. He just doesn't believe that they're going to be together. The new royal wedding, Vince and Morgan. I mean, honestly, if it ends up panning out, like CBS is going to be so pissed that they had the All Big Brother Amazing Race now airing opposed to a year from now, because this would have been the perfect time to put them on.
Well, I don't think they should have done the All Big Brother Amazing Race, and maybe they're turning the Amazing Race into CBS's version of the Challenge, and moving forward we'll have a Survivor one or just another reality one, and they can be on a reality one with me and Gabe.
There you go. Hey, listen. I'm here for that. I'm here for that show. Arturitas. I can't always mispronounce that one. Sorry.
Who's to say?
Vorgan wedding, throwing the rice. Yeah, the unibrow is hot. Brandy Boo. Morgan is Vince's muscle mommy.
If she does have I'm a big eyebrow guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, my fiance, she has like, they do what they do to do the eyebrows now. It's a whole thing. I mean, we're talking lots of money and lots of things. So, but when I go to her grandparents' house, I see video of Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Your video's frozen, but I can hear you.
Yeah. So this thing. Hold on.
Camera go out. So
anyway, there's pictures of her from junior high. And she's got the skinny eyebrows, and I'm like, oh my god, look at those skinny eyebrows. Every time I go over, so I'm not even invited over to the grandparents anymore because I make fun of her skinny eyebrows. I'm a big eyebrow guy. Morgan has beautiful eyebrows.
See, I think. Listen, the eyebrows are a little bushy for me, but who's to say? Like, how am I to judge, right? I'm not the most attractive man in the world, so how can I judge?
And you're 5'2".
I'm not 5'2". Everyone, Johnny brings this up in every podcast, I swear. Yeah. People will have guests on, and they'll be like, oh, yeah, do you guys know that Bobby's 5'2"? Apparently, it's because I slouch. Maybe it's because my camera's a little bit lower than your guys's, but I'm definitely 6'3". And every time I say that in the chat, there's always someone like, What? You're actually 6'3"? I'm like, how are you guys on Johnny's side here?
Yeah. I don't. The fact that they believe me is it brings a smile to my face with my camera. So I keep my camera charged the entire or plugged in the entire time.
Yeah.
So, but it chooses to run to just charge when it wants to, and then just run off that. So it's just like, okay, whatever.
Okay.
Anyway, we're recharged. I'm at 2%, so whatever. It is what it is.
It is
So,
what it
but
is. We still got your
yeah,
audio.
but I did see. So eyebrows are what you notice on a woman. Second or third, really. Yes. Now that I'm engaged, eyebrows are literally probably the third thing I notice. Maybe the second, depending upon how I approach them. But yeah, it's eyebrows are in the top three.
Juan says fair play is right. Big Brother is notorious for production manipulation. If Morgan says this was all in the plan in the DR, I'm pretty sure production would start asking leading questions to Vince. That's the thing, is like I feel like we're not getting any of that, right? So that's why it just looks bad.
But it's not necessarily just to Vince. It's to other people who are approaching it to Vince. That's where they do their damage. It's not necessarily the culprit. It's the people smart enough to decipher the code and go to Vince.
Yeah.
And just like, dude, I just did a 45-minute DR where they're like, Morgan is fucking you, dude. And not the way that you want.
And I wasn't intending for this to all be about the Vince and Morgan of it all, but we kind of went on a deep dive of our the psychosis that is the Vorgan. Or
it's the only thing worth watching right now is the Vince and Morgan of it all. Let's be honest.
I like the nickname Venmo more than Vorgan, so I always like Venmo more. But to the topic at hand was, who do I think will win? Honestly, I think Morgan's going to win at this point.
I do too.
I think Keanu going out was the best thing to happen for her game, and then I think that with Morgan is now in a prime position where she could easily win that final HOH, the top 4 HOH, which we know is one of the most important of the season because it guarantees you final 3. But also the fact that are Ashley and Ava going to really beat her in a physical competition, a mental competition? Like, Morgan's always in these competitions, and then when it comes down to it, if she wins and Vince is still there, Vince is taking her. She's taking herself, obviously. I think that no matter what, Morgan's pretty much got the win now that Keanu's out of the house. So I think it's pretty much wrapped up.
Yeah, I agree.
So with that being said, like I said, guys, we got a late start today. I do have to go pick up the kiddo here in just a minute. So I appreciate everyone being in this live stream. Like I said, apologies for being late. I will be live tomorrow from 12 noon Pacific to 2 p.m. Pacific. We will be talking more Big Brother. We'll also be previewing Survivor 49, which was on the horizon on Wednesday. Wednesday night, I'm going to see about going live on my Twitch account / on YouTube here, talking about the episode right after the episode. And then Johnny, Gabe, and I will also be breaking down the episode probably Thursday, right, Johnny? So
I think so. That seems to be optimal. Everybody watched The Floor with Rob Lowe, season 4. It's the Battle of the States, and I am on there. It is opposite Survivor 49 premiere. It is on Fox this Wednesday night at 8 p.m. I would watch me, and after that is The Floor, is 99 to Beat. Did you watch the premiere episode? It was on Fox after the football on Sunday.
Oh, I did not see that. No,
they showed the entire episode.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was a sneak peek, and by sneak peek, they're just like, yeah, here's the entire fucking episode. I'm like, oh, okay, well, there we go. Anyone that was planning on doing a viewing party, that would have sucked.
Absolutely. Yes, Keanu is gone. As far as we know, the Keanu eviction has already happened. Rhoda says, the first thing I look at for women, I check for Adam's apple. I live in NYC. Well, that's, you got to do what you got to do.
I do too, for different reasons.
Johnny prefers them with the Adam's apple. That's the difference.
I mean, listen, I like a firm handshake. Especially after a good blue chew.
But yeah, so like I said, guys, I'll be going live. We're going to be talking about Big Brother Survivor preview tomorrow on my live stream, 12 noon Pacific to 2 p.m. Pacific. If you guys can, give us a like, give us a follow. Hit that bell notification so you're notified whenever we go live with any of our podcasts or my live streams here at Reality After Show. Twitch.tv/Bobby Goodsby. Give me a follow there. Helps me out a lot as well with getting my name out there more. And then, the Instagram following. You can also follow us at Goodsby Bobby. And you can follow Johnny at Johnny Fairplay on Instagram, Twitter, what have you.
And join me in Chicago, October 15th. I think there's only 4 tickets left. It's a Survivor viewing party, myself and Jam Jam, winner of Survivor 40-something. And, it's Chicago. It is the most ultra VIP thing ever. Free booze, free liquor, free champagne, free wine, free beer, free food. You get a Jam Jam and Johnny T-shirt. You get a Jam Jam and Johnny poster. It's a theater deal. It's nuts. Go to SurvivorTix.com. That's SurvivorTix.com. It is the coolest Survivor viewing party you'll ever do, and it is October 15th in Chicago. There were literally it's only 30 people allowed to go to this thing because it's a very intimate deal. So, but there's 4 tickets left. So if you're in the Chicago area or want to travel to the Chicago area, it's Wednesday, October 15th, SurvivorTix.com. Get your tickets now, or you will be left out. I will not be releasing more tickets.
Okay. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. Pluto says feeds will be back this afternoon, so check out that. We should be seeing Keanu gone out of the house. And with that said, guys, we're going to be wrapping up. Season's fast approaching to an end, but